today is another day. Today is a Monday, busy Monday around here. We have an appointment for the truck. We're gonna do something to the truck that we've been wanting to do, but we haven't had the chance. Willie went to drop it off, and I am going to go in this turtle Big Bertha right here. All right, guys, so I am gonna go drop off Aliyah. Alicia came home on Friday because she felt sick, but since she's been calling, I didn't know if it was true or not, so I just went to drop off some medication to the office. But turns out that that same day she got home, her throat was really sore.
She had like
Yeah, and she had a runny nose, so it seems like a minor cold type of deal. And then Ashley, I'm like, don't get near anyone. I made her wear a mask in the house, but she still got me sick and she got Ashley sick. So turns out that Ashley was just crying and crying. I didn't even blog for her this weekend because she was just crying and crying, and she can't tell us what hurts. So like, she had a runny nose and blah blah. So then today's Monday. I'm not sending Alicia to school nor Ashlyn, so I'm gonna go ahead and call the school because I received an email. I have not looked at it detailed. I thought I seen or heard that they're gonna start sending I was gonna say DNA, what the heck, what's it called, COVID test, so you could test yourself at home. So I think I have to pick those up, so I'll update you guys on that one. Now I have to go drop off Miss Aliyah right here. She's the only one I'm dropping off in the excursion because Mr. Willie took the truck to get something, so I'll vlog when I'm on my way over there. All right, guys, we are here at the Enterprise Center. Willie's gonna pick up his rental because he's gonna travel again. He's gonna go to LA somewhere. He's gonna go for a couple of days, come back. He's gonna drive there to Ontario or Moreno Valley, I believe. So yeah, he's gonna pick up his rental right now. We already dropped off the truck. He already dropped off the truck. I dropped off Aliyah. I didn't take the two little ones to school, and I picked them up right now. So the truck will be ready in about 3 hours. So he's gonna get the car, and he could leave at the time, whatever time he wants, but he will want to get the car over with. That way he won't have to come and pick it up. Right now, we're gonna do his luggage. We didn't do it last night. So yeah, he'll be ready to go. Yeah, that's why I scheduled to take the truck, because he's like, I could leave it at the time I want. So just schedule and we'll drop it off, and then you could just pick me up. I'm like, okay, perfect. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, he was also looking at like the step. He said there was a nice LED one, like every time it comes out, it has like LED and it goes all the way to the back. And then we're also looking into like a cover in the back, because when we went to San Francisco it was raining, so all the luggage got wet. Luckily we have the hardcover luggages where, I mean, they didn't get the stuff ruined or wet or whatever. Mr. Willie right there, it looks like he's gonna drive the white car right there, so he's gonna follow me now. Mr. G's carrito nuevo. Oh my god, get over it. Okay, so I'm gonna get my stuff out of here. I can't believe he has excursions so filthy. Like literally, it looks like carro de vagabundos. I won't even show you guys, that's embarrassing. But anywho, oh, okay, so let me lock it. Okay, so I parked it. Nicely done. All right, guys, so let me show you guys what we got done. This is what it looks like right here. If you guys remember, all the bed was all white, so we got this protection, the liner in finally. Oh yeah, pretty cool. That's how it looks. came to the doctor. I came with Alizé. This is her first time as an adult coming to the doctor. Signal light to the right. I'm letting her drive back home. First time in a while again. Okay, go, sweetie.
Okay.
You're gonna go to the right. You should have remember what I told you. Keep it in the brake as you turn.
Yeah.
Because you went all the way over there if there would have been a car. Okay, so she's driving back from the doctor's office. As you guys can see, we're leaving the place. She blogged at the doctor's office. She had to fill out paperwork and everything because it is her first time as an adult coming to a PCP, primary care physician, because a pediatrician's office they couldn't see her anymore because she's officially an adult. So yeah, guys, you'll see that in her channel, but as of for right now, I just wanted to vlog this. We're out of the appointment. Luckily, they were able to let me in with her. She said, oh, okay, that's fine. You're a current patient. That's okay. You could go in with her this time. So I went in with her. Yeah, everything went well. So she's established patient now here where Willie and I come, our PCP, primary care physician. We are on our way home and we will vlog throughout the day. Now I'm gonna call and check up on my babies because they stayed home asleep because they are home for 10 days. No COVID though. So you guys saw the previous vlog, you know, a little running around there and stuff. I'm doing a couple of outros because I just finished vlogging and I just start doing something else and I don't finish up the vlog a lot of the times. So I'm here today to close out some videos. You guys might see me the same in a couple of videos. I never told you guys what was going on with Willie, him not being here and stuff like that. He did get a different job. He's been there for like a year now, so it's not new, but he's been there and he's there to stay. I thought I mentioned this in previous videos. Very, very good job. He's actually putting all his certs to work. He's certified for a lot of things, guys, but he would never really use his certs. But this time he's putting them to use. The very last one was actually expensive. So I'm like, you need to work at what you went to school for, not just, you know, have it sitting there. But it was well worth it, guys. He's getting paid, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but about 3 times more than what he was getting paid previously. And you know, 2021 was just a great year for us in general, for everything. Good health, good job, you know, not just for him, all of us. And we're in a good position right now where he likes to work. He don't like to stay home. He won't do anything at home. But anyways, he had to travel due to work because they're gonna open a new facility. So they were just getting them prepared to be there for the grand opening and possibly a new position. It's gonna be even better. I just have a great a gut feeling that 2022 is gonna be even better from 2021. Was a very good year for us to start off, but 2022 is going to be even better. Stay tuned for all the good stuff, the great blogs and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, you know, he was traveling. It was just a crazy traveling though, because his travel, okay, the first time he traveled was 2 weeks. Those 2 weeks he was out to Georgia for training for the new facility he's going to go to. But same company, new facility, but he got COVID the first time he was gone. So he's never been away from us, his family, you know, in general, never been away. And, you know, he was homesick, he got COVID, and it went really, really terribly bad for him. So he got over it, he was able to make it home. Luckily, thank God for that. So he came home, he was home, you know, for the quarantine, and then home still for like a month, you could say. After he wasn't with us for a month, that, you know, he was gone for 2 weeks, he got sick with COVID, he came back. I didn't let him in the house. Luckily, things happen for a reason. We had just gone to RV a few months back, so he was able to stay at the RV, so he didn't come in the house at all, so none of us got COVID. Only him. So he was isolated for another 2 weeks. So that equaled up to a month. So he was really, he lost weight, about 14 pounds. you know, he was sick with COVID and he couldn't see us. He couldn't be close to us. Like, we would just say hi in the backyard because he was in the RV. And that's, you know, the beginning of his traveling. And then after all that, he was over all that. He went back to work. And then he got this crazy schedule, like really, really crazy. And it was right before all the holidays were coming in and stuff like that. Luckily, he was home for the holidays. But he literally went to Jacksonville for 2 weeks. That went great. And then he came home for 1 week. And then he left for 2 weeks to Georgia. Came back for 1 day. And then he drove to, if I'm getting it right, and then he drove to Ontario and for 1 week. And then he came home. And then he left again for another week, I think. And then he came back right before Thanksgiving and all of that. And he had the whole Thanksgiving days off and stuff like that. And then went back to work here in the facility. And then was off for Christmas and New Year's. And yeah, guys, that's the, I don't know. I get it all mixed up still. He sends me the schedule. But I'm like, oh, I still can't get it together. But I'm like, oh, well, hopefully this is all the traveling. Because, I mean, he wasn't counting on traveling. You know, when you fill out an application, obviously you're open to everything. But he would usually put on applications back then, like, oh, I'm not willing to travel. And just here local. So this time, you know, since it is a very, very great job, he was open to everything, obviously here in town, but he didn't put no travel and stuff like that. But he always lets them know ahead of time that he needs at least, you know, a couple of days off every 6 months for Ashlyn's San Francisco appointment, because she's seen by her neurologist every 6 months. And they understand that. He always mentions it in his first interview. The very, very first time he was away, it went really bad. And you guys know we are very, very extra precautious with COVID. My respects for COVID. We always sanitize. We spray ourselves with Lysol, sanitizer, and everything before walking in the house. Just because you never know, like, you could carry anything in your shoes. People spit in the street. That's so disgusting and annoying. But you never know. What if you step on a spit and it carries COVID? You just never know. So I've always done that since before COVID, like spraying our shoes before coming in the house and washing our hands when we come in the house. Because you just never know, like, you know, when you open the handles to go in a store, like, what if somebody's grabbing their ass or just poking their nose? Ugh, that's so annoying. And you're touching it. Like, sanitizing is not enough for me. I always have to wash my hands. That's why they were like, so I needed crema, because they were so dried out from so much washing them. But it's okay. The girls call me germophobic, but it's just precaution, guys. But anyways, if you're not yet subscribed to the family channel and to all the girls' channels, make sure to do so. You might like their content. If not, that's okay. We are very, very happy that you guys support all of us, because I see a lot of you guys all over the channels. Thank you so much for watching and supporting our videos. We will be back with more, and you guys know the drill. All the links are always in the description below, along with their social media. Follow them on Instagram and subscribe to their YouTubes. We will be back with more videos. My sopita se me va a enfriar.